I have an idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because Fancy's been so negative lately and Carlos is just getting out of drugs, I think I saw this in a movie. If they switch places, so Carlos could raise Fancy's baby and have a beautiful wife and learn responsibility, and Fancy could start doing cocaine and kind of loosen up a little.
Do you want the show to be up on time every Monday?
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, he could loosen up a little bit.
There was a negative. Now let's see. Even if you switch places physically, let's see if it dynamically changes how you guys are.
This is like that Bateman Reynolds movie, The Change Up.
It's exactly like
That's
that.
what I'm thinking of.
All right, let's see if maybe this helps even a little bit.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You
like the position.
Oh, you look so good there.
Thank you.
Hey, Fance. How are you feeling?
I feel like drinking.
Okay.
Whoa.
Imagine going on a cruise boat and hearing that in the room across the hall.
I feel like drinking.
And you go, we must be in the weird part of the ship.
By the way, you pass by that room. You pass by the room thinking, right on, man. But you see he's just looking in the mirror by himself. I feel like drinking. No one's even in there with him.
You poke your head and you go, my man, you need a sandwich or something?
Dr. P, I feel like those eddies are kicking in right now, aren't they?
I'm feeling pretty good. Can't taste the pea residue. Carlos, congrats again, man.
Thanks, Doc.
I want to give you a big shout out and a quick little pat me on the back for yourself.
Appreciate it.
I like to do it for myself, and then I just do that to you.
See, now, Dr. Phil, this would mean like brush it away. This means like, this is kind of dismissive. Like,
sign language. Isn't this like fuck off?
No, this is fuck off. That's fuck off.
You know Adam Ray, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Can you?
Can I say something?
I want to say.
Not
I've always seen him
a fan.
Oh, me either.
Well, it's
Not
all
a
subjective.
fan.
But I would.
dude.
But
I've seen him on YouTube.
But I did a video with Andrew and Adam Ray about Olympic video.
Oh, that
that's
was
done very well on the internet.
in my favorites. Yeah.
One of my favorites. But I want to say something. Just relay this to Adam, if you may.
Okay.
I'm super proud of him because I can see him coming up in the comedy world in terms of like the numbers and people talking about him.
Okay.
He's working super hard.
He is, yeah.
And I honestly, I tell him that I'm really proud of the guy.
That's so nice.
Well, that means a lot. There it is.
There it
Yeah.
is.
Well,
Yeah,
it's a grind, and as you guys know, we just try to put one foot in front of the other.
That
Wake
day
up.
when we did that, what was my
fuck me.
attitude like?
Miserable.
Was I really?
Yeah, you were being a little asshole.
Wow, 11 years ago.
11 years ago. Look at that.
And you left early. You left the shoot before.
I mean, look at the. Oh
Wow.
God!
Look at
Someone's dealing coke in a video game.
Well, you left the shoot before we were done.
Yeah.
We had access to the gym for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
And Hoot Tututi was a great name for
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Hoot Tututi.
How skinny I was. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Well, you look good. You look good. Haven't changed a bit.
Look what
Your
Hoot looks
mom
like.
would like this.
This was 11 years ago.
I can't
Did you
That's
say
crazy.
His mom looked like this?
No, she would like him here.
You see, you didn't get less negative for some reason. It's like you
I'm
stayed.
positive. He looks great.
No, you said your mom would like this. It's like a backhanded compliment.
No, you look great.
You're a fucking asshole.
You look
man.
great. in the
Fuck
video.
you, dude.
11 years ago, you're saying.
Yeah.
It's a decade ago.
Yeah.
Bobby, you know what I love about Hoot's outfit? It looks like a real coach's outfit.
It does.
Did you have that jacket or did you buy it?
No, that was in his trunk.
Yeah, it was my trunk.
It was in the trunk of his car. I remember you getting it out. It was very funny.
You know who complimented me on about this video?
Who?
Allison Jones.
Oh,
No
really?
way.
Yeah, she goes, I saw that video you did with Andrew and Adam. She goes, it was so funny.
You know what was really funny about this moment that we were starting to shoot this? You didn't want to do it, and then you asked if you could smoke in the gym.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
And I thought, of all the places you probably can't smoke, it's in a fucking
Yeah, it's a kid's gymnasium.
Kids' gym.
Yeah.
But you know what?
But what a fun video.
What
You killed.
you're violent. What a funny thing too. It's like violence is only funny if it's done by the right people.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's true.
Schwarzenegger.
What?
Ooh, wow, the way
Yeah,
you
it
said
said
that.
I don't like the way you said that.
Well, Arnold.
Yeah, but the last name.
Well, now you're making me self-conscious.
No, say it. The last name.
Do you know him, Arnold?
Yeah.
We've in passing. We've been at premieres together. So
I mean, the Schwartz was fine.
Yeah, Schwartz sounded normal.
let's just leave it at that then. Arnold Schwartz.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met at the premiere of God. What was
That's
it?
your old accountant, Arnold Schwartz.
Yeah. Well, Arnold Schwartz, yeah.
Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead
What a film.
Wow.
with Christina Applegate and a very early Estelle Getty.
Love Christina Applegate, dude. I had such a crush on her.
Big crush. Still do.
Elizabeth Shue in that? No.
No.
No, that's
Babysit. That's
Babysitter movie.
Don't tell. No, Adventures in Babysitting.
Yeah.
Boy, a lot of babysit
She's
movies.
doing pretty good, huh?
Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah.
What is she doing? I'm not privy to what you're saying.
She's in the Boys.
Oh, the boys.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You see the Boys?
I have.
Great show. Very funny.
I don't see a lot. I watch a lot of Dr. Pimple Popper. A lot.
Oh, okay.
A lot of
Other doctors.
Chop Jr. Boy, they're mean to those kids.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, Caleb.
Do you know Dr. Scholl's?
Oh, the medicine woman. Oh no, the product. Yeah, I also know Dr.
The
Pepper.
shoe guy.
Right.
Isn't Dr. Scholl's a shoe guy or no?
No, Dr. Pepper.
Sure.
You know Dr. Pepper?
I know Justin Guarini, if that's what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Same guy.
I can call him right now.
Don't please.
No, please don't.
No.
Yeah.
I'll read the room.
Do you know mythological doctors? Like
Well-
Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom, yeah. Well, Dr. Claw is probably the most famous
Oh,
of
okay.
the fake docs.
Yeah,
or
you
maybe McDreamy. Who do you think gets more pussy, Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget or Patrick Dempsey?
I'm gonna go with Dempsey. It's,
Yeah, I'll go
just
with
like, it's
Dempsey,
a
yeah.
wild guess, but I think Dempsey does for sure.
Yeah, I mean, agree to disagree, but
Yeah.
yeah, Dempsey, he really popped off. Jess, who was your like hunk?
Probably Doc Ock. Dr. Octavius.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Good one.
A man with 8 arms. Are you kidding me?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
There we go. Hey, you're 3 for 3.
Don't his fingers have tongues on them?
They probably could.
Isn't that how they
I've
taste?
thought about it. But
Yeah, you have.
Can
No,
you
they're
imagine that?
They don't, but they could. Yeah.
They could.
Yeah.
Can you imagine getting fingered and there's a tongue on the finger? These are the things I think about.
Yeah.
Imagine Dr. What's his name? Octavius?
Octavius,
Doc
Him
Ock.
being a goalkeeper for a soccer team.
Amazing.
Undefeated.
undefeated,
I mean, imagine you're doing a penalty kick and he's just
Unstoppable.
and then just tongues everywhere.
yeah,
He don't have
yeah.
tongues, does he? Wait,
Yeah.
look him
Yeah,
up.
oh my God, Ronaldo would be scared.
Well, everybody would be.
No, Ronaldo could get him.
You think so?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, he's
juke
the
him.
best. He's
Juke
the-
him once.
FIFA Ronaldo could.
Fuck yeah, man.
FIFA.
You know much about soccer?
Love FIFA.
Yeah.
Scored on my own team in the 4th grade. True story.
What do you mean?
My friend's dad called me a fucking idiot.
Yeah, wait, own goal?
What's that?
It's called an own goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The goalie was trying to dive out of the way. The ball was going towards the sideline.
Yeah.
And I kicked it. And this is me telling the story, not Adam Ray.
Yeah.
Because I've heard him tell a similar story, and he's fabricating.
Yeah.
This happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ball's going towards the sideline. Tried to kick it out of bounds. It sliced around the goalie. He dove in slow motion.
Yeah.
And I went, oh, fuck. My friend's dad on the ride home goes, you fucking idiot.
Really?
5th grade.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So mean.
Yeah, it was terrifying. As a child, you learn that, even adults are doing their best. But in that moment, I wanted to grab the wheel and crash us into a Wendy's.
Jesus
Christ.
Dr. Phil.
But I didn't.
I thank God. Yeah. I see.
Self-discipline.
You're still here, buddy.
Well, I'm clicking and ticking. I'm feeling good. Wasn't it just your birthday
In September.
coming up?
Last September.
No, I guess
We're
he's
further
right, though.
away.
We're in the mid.
Yeah.
In the next 6 months, it'll probably happen again.
That's like a golden shower birthday or something.
What do you mean?
When it's your midpoint birthday.
Yeah.
Is that what you think it's called?
I don't know. I just drank some piss and I'm still thinking about it.
Oh, okay.
I might have, you know what? Even though it's going to be my 53rd birthday.
That's right.
Congrats.
Thank you. I might have a party.
Really?
Because back in the day, I don't know if you guys, do you ever go, Carlos? I used to have these big parties. You know where I used to have them? Spaghetti Factory.
Yep.
Did you ever go? Did Adam ever go?
I believe he sent me some pictures.
Yeah.
And it looked like a blast.
I used to rent out half a fucking Spaghetti Factory.
Whose dad owned it? We knew the kid's dad.
I don't
It was a comic whose dad owned the Spaghetti Factory
Get the fuck out
on
of here.
Hollywood Boulevard, right?
Yeah, it was on Sunset.
Sunset, I mean.
Yeah.
There was a kid that his dad owned that Spaghetti Factory, a comic.
I don't remember.
When we were coming up, when Adam and I were young.
Sure.
Yeah, we remember.
He tells me a lot of your up and coming stories, the Robbie Pickard bar shows.
Oh yeah, Robbie Pickard. Yeah, down in Orange County.
Orange County. There's a lot of shit gigs you guys do, and I really want to say, my world, it's like you kind of get thrust into the limelight pretty quick, but you guys got to just take it or leave it. Okay?
It doesn't seem like it was quick for you. Didn't you become famous in your 50s?
Yeah, but I felt like I was famous in my 20s.
But you weren't.
What did we learn today?
Well, we learned that Scooby Doo has a multiple has a different way of looking at life.
Yeah. Yabba dabba doo.
Yep. We learned that.
So that was good.
We learned that I've got all sorts of different looks for the camera.
We learned this.
We learned your dance from Edie
Edie
Amin.
Amin. Right. What else did we learn?
Well, what we did learn is that Carlos is on a new path to happiness
that's
and
happiness.
deal.
redemption.
Yeah, sure.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we say goodbye to Dr. Phil and we can wrap up without Dr. Phil, so we can talk bad about him behind his back.
Okay.
A little bit.
Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year.
Dr. Phil.
This was a resolution of mine, was to come on this show.
Oh,
We
great.
really appreciate you, Dr. Phil. Thank you for being on the show.
Be good to yourself.
That's great.
Well,
All right, well,
that
thanks
was,
for Dr. Phil coming through.
That was a little awkward.
Lockwood.
That was a little.
Shout out.
Shout out Matt Lockwood.
Matt Lockwood.
That was a little awkward. That Dr. Phil.
He's different.
He's a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, he's. What's the word I'm looking for? He's a little.
Skinnier?
He's skinnier than I thought.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is for sure. Yeah.
That's what sounds.
But also, you can tell when it hit.
Yeah, you can tell, can't you?
No, be real.
Yeah, you can tell when the edibles kick in.
It hit, and then his eyes, you could tell, like,
Ripped.
and then he didn't know what he was talking
He
about.
drank piss. I mean, this guy
Yeah,
is.
that's insane.
That's.
It's so gross.
But did he help solve anything in the studio? I
No,
don't think
not at
so.
all, no.
He made it worse. He
Yeah.
tried to get Carlos to keep using. Fancy definitely is not in support of Carlos'
Yeah.
sobriety, which is honestly, I'm annoyed. But it's like, well, how do I really dictate that? How mad I am?
Let's talk about the year in general. Can we talk about the year in general?
Yeah.
Please.
A recap.
We had some great moments on this year, but we've had some dark times.
We have to go through those to get to the light.
Yeah.
Oh, 180.
Whoa! 1 day sober. Fucking Yoda now. What the fuck?
But Andrés says I'm not even 1 day.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
It works if you work it.
Thank you,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. But it's to
That's like
as a family, we
10
went
hours
through
in
a
a
lot of tough times. We had some good times, but at the end of the day, we're still standing, and we will move forward.
We're sitting right now.
Okay, we'll be sitting, and we'll sit forward. We'll sit forward.
I am leaning forward.
I know you are, and we will continue. I imagine us doing this for many good years. ahead.
One more.
We're done.
No.
No, I'll be real.
No,
I think till 2025 for sure, though.
I'd say 2030.
Hell yeah.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's too
Well, you won't.
Well,
be, you're
yeah, you
out.
won't be here.
Yeah.
You won't be here.
Yeah, you'll be directing fucking commercials or something then.
Oh my God, but you know what kind? It'll be like
Industrial commercials.
yes, 100%.
Yeah, man.
Or you know what? He'll be washer dryer. It'll be like combo washer dryer.
Yeah.
Do you want to wash and also dry at the same time?
Yeah.
You know he'll be directing bullshit like that for sure.
I think I can predict what we're going to be in the next couple of years. I think Carlos, in 5 years, is no longer going to be in LA.
What?
Just hear me out.
Okay.
He's going to be one of those guys that's going to live amongst other people like him in an island, do beads.
Whoa,
You know what I mean? A lot of smells,
I like this.
like lighting, you know what I mean? Powders and stuff.
Thank you.
Okay, where's McCone gonna be?
McCone is going to go back to Minnesota.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll have to.
I mean, that's my prediction. You're going to be back in Minnesota, but you're the big wig. You know what I mean? You're going to be a part of some sort of a
That's-
design. You're going to do something with design.
That's the name of your design firm is Bigwig.
Big wig.
Designs.
Yeah, yeah.
Bigwig Designs.
But it's going to be in Minneapolis. You'll have an office.
What about Fancy?
Fancy. I like industrial commercials.
Thank you.
Oh, we mean that.
Yes.
Okay, good. He's not working for us anymore then in 5 years. Okay. What about jet ski?
Jet ski's going to be and this is where it turns bad.
Oh no,
This one's gonna hurt.
This one's going to hurt.
it had to be.
It's going to hurt us, not you.
What?
You're going to be a huge comedian. You'll have your own talk show.
Oh, like big, like super fat.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. She will gain weight.
Yeah, a lot.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm a woman.
And her new name is going to be Roly Poly.
Holy moly.
Yeah. And the introduction of the song, Roly Poly.
That's
and she's
so
going to
good.
roll down this hill. Right? Like a pill bug.
Yes.
And you'll come out like that, right?
Yeah.
And you go, you ready to have some fun? Right?
Everyone in the audience
Yeah.
arena is wearing roly-poly shirt,
Right.
roly-poly bug glasses.
And then you will delete us from your phone.
You'll delete us from your phone.
You will delete us from it. You will go, oh, like when we come up, let's say something to me about us.
About
I'm Jesse in the future.
oh, Jess, it's been so long. How have you been?
Roly Poly.
No, we know you're roly poly.
And do you love it though?
It's so cool.
It's through the scales, up in the fucking heavens.
So you lost your ability to talk?
What do you mean?
You got so famous you couldn't formulate
What-
phrases?
hey guys, when I go down that hill, dude, that's for real, and I do it every show.
So how come you haven't gotten in contact with us again? We've been calling you to come back on the Bad Friend show, and
Excuse me.
we just would.
You're not an interviewer from News.
It's me. It's Andrew
Newsweek.
Santino. And-
Oh.
hey, Roly, it's Bobby.
Oh, you're the sound guy, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, but yeah, I've been doing it part time. But I was wondering if you
What's the tagline?
Whoa, we know what you're going to be doing in 5 years. Sound.
Oh,
The
shit.
sound guy now.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you wanted to get dinner, like old times. We get it. I'll get us a tomahawk steak.
Here. Roly poly is fine. Roly poly is...
It's a therapy thing.
No, like she just goes into herself.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's so sad. Dude.
All right, what
She
happens
can't
to
even
me
deal
in
with it.
5 years?
You're not my driver?
Do some
Wait, excuse me.
people have drivers?
I just got an Uber X.
No, I'm not.
You're an Uber X?
No, I'm Lyft.
Oh, you're Lyft?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we got to get to the airport.
I have to drive you?
Yes.
Where are you headed?
Well, my private plane.
You think you're
Wait.
a sound guy has a private plane?
No, you're the sound guy. I'm Jesse still.
You're you.
Oh, right now?
Right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. sorry.
I got to say this.
Yeah.
You are going to be working sound on Roly Poly live shows.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be the driver. I'm going to be the local driver who picks everybody
I
up.
know.
This is where we are in 5 years.
I know.
The team is dismantled.
It's dismantled.
Carlos has fallen in love. He's moved to Texas.
Yeah.
He's opened up a business of bead making. You're correct.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
McCone, by the way, couldn't get to Minneapolis. He got to Duluth instead. Couldn't get all the way back to Minneapolis.
Right.
And the only thing you got wrong, because all this is right, because I've seen the future,
Yeah.
is the fancy part.
What is it?
Did not get to direct one commercial.
I know.
Not one.
I know. Close, though.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
They
dude.
were
He
considering,
met with the ad agency.
and they liked him. He was in the.
They didn't understand
He
him.
was in the mix.
They didn't understand him.
They didn't understand him.
Yeah.
What's your vision? My vision is to. Okay, we
Yeah,
can't.
you're out.
We'll go to
You're out. Yeah.
Get to someone with
Yeah.
more clear concising.